So pretty much everybody in my family are either owner-operators that drive trucks or land clearing and carpenters. So, and the women are in healthcare, so I kind of like, don't like healthcare, so I kind of stumbled into heavy equipment because that's all I've known all my life. And I asked a couple of uncles and my dad if I could work with them, and they told me no, so I actually went to school and proved them wrong and did it myself. So.
It's fun because once you get a feel for it, it's like a game almost. Loading the trucks, trying to get them out there as quickly as possible, getting as much production as you can while doing it safely, smoothly.
My favorite thing, besides the rush of being on the equipment, I enjoy the environment, being outside. It's a variety of all different cultures and people that you get to be around, and it becomes a team and kind of like a family. And I just enjoy being around all that and outside, and like I said, the rush. That's cool.
Because the baby boomers, by and large, are retiring, some of them with over 40 years of experience, there is a gap between that and the newer Gen X and younger millennials, to be precise, that are coming into the workforce now.
The need for this is so high because the average age of operators is 55 years old. Okay, and they're what we call graying out. They can't take the abuse on their body anymore. So there's extreme need, and there's actually, percentage-wise, there's a pretty good percentage of females that are coming into it.
Years ago, heavy equipment and the machinery in the plants would probably be very manual, in that we required people that would pull a lever, and hydraulics or pneumatics would do things. Now it's all computer controlled. To be exact, a lot of the new heavy equipment, the mobile equipment I'm speaking of, is entirely computer controlled, and it's very sophisticated machinery.
All manufacturers are making it more relaxing for the operator so they don't tax themselves, so they're more productive. There's more air conditioning, better heat. They can even get so extravagant they have heated seats.
The simulators I like because of the control familiarization and the walk around. So it actually helps the students see what in the real world to like look for, listen for what sounds right, what doesn't sound right. So it's kind of giving them a step in the direction of knowing it before actually getting on it, like showing them a safe way, because the simulators actually tell you if you're doing something wrong. If you hit something, you get a violation. It pretty much shuts the whole lesson down because you didn't follow the rules.
I found it like almost playing a video game. If you played a video game with joysticks, you're probably able to do it.
For some of them it's like a game, but our goal is to get the familiarity of the controls, the safety aspect, the general background and principles of each machine, and basic tasks. If we get those in muscle memory, it's better when they climb on the actual machine. Most of the simulators are just set up just like if they climb in the machine. They know where all the controls are at, they know what each lever does, and then they also know the feel and the setup for it.
The slightest thing on your equipment being off, then it could mess up your whole grade. And that's also something you learn here at Wake Tech on the simulators, because with the walk-arounds and learning about the different kinds of equipment, you learn to look out for things in the real world on your equipment that could be off. So it's very helpful that way.
Martin Marietta came to my school and originally interviewed a couple of us in my program. After that, I was contacted to come back to Raleigh for some more interviews, and after some deliberation, I got it.
Martin Marietta does have an internship program right now, and really we're just now beginning to tap that potential. Traditionally, we've used a lot of four-year colleges, getting some two-year school technical students in there for internships, and apprenticeships are something we haven't really even begun to scratch the surface of yet. So there's a lot of potential.
You go through the associates, it's 2 years. Diploma is 1, and each certificate is set up for 1 semester. All of them are stackable, so you can keep working on from any point. You can keep working from home in a couple applications if you select the right electives.
And first time I got on a piece of equipment, first time ever here, and I fell in love with it. It was such a rush. I was so excited I couldn't wait to do it again.